Tell us you're speaking to Steve Biko. Hope you're welcome. And this live, we're going to be speaking about, metaphysics, the fourth dimension, time. Because there's a lot that happens in life. So just wanted to just publicly announce that I'll be having a playlist called Spirit Science. Yeah, we'll be breaking it up, building it down step by step with everyone that's willing to tune in and utilize the forces of the universe, because we're all alive, and it's important to really live, because we can't just be dead alive or half dead, to really live, it's an active process. Like it needs to really be active, so there's activities that happen in our day to day from moment to moment, and you get better the more the more active you are, you get better creating moments. You can't always be reacting or responding all the time. So this is why I value this whole playlist dedicated to the science of spirituality. Because most people want to be involved in spirituality. They experience it when they do, but now it's about time that they can actually make it come alive because they have life. The gift of life is amazing. Everything is alive, but you are everything. So how do we break that down? um, the fact that you're experiencing something, you are that experience as a whole. So, in your ability to like really be aware of how much influence and how observant you are, it's easy to see how you move because everything is yourself. It's a mirror. There's the within, there's the without. So, the environment, the universe you live in will resonate, will respond to how you're moving. You'll feel. There's no doubting. So if you're coming from a doubtful energy, because the opposite of belief and faith is doubt, and deception. Doubt and deception are the opposite of faith and belief. Because faith and belief are different, very different, So you can have a belief system filled with doubt. And, as someone that has been conscious since their whole your existence, ever since, yeah, life is really dope. You'd be surprised what could happen if you open up your mind. Because of the moment you open up your mind, you allow the possibilities of outcomes that are different because you are living in that now moment. You're not living in maybe tomorrow or yesterday. Now, when you exist now, there's so much that can happen right now, only now, depending on how you are active and how aware you are and in your energy, in your force. Yeah. So someone that's always been promoting meditation, sports, reading, this allows you to develop a level of awareness that allows you to interact with your environment much more clearer, because everyone is alive, but not everyone is aware. And, because you can't move your energy bodies if you're not aware of how you move. It's like being numb or being paralyzed or being disabled. So if you're only living what you're experiencing, you're not aware of all your other energies or other bodies, you're basically living a half life because you are disabled, because you're not having access to that energy. But the moment you are aware that, okay, your mind is not just a brain, your mind is every experience you've ever had, and you can create new moments from that thing, and you can break it up or build it up depending on how you want to do it, and if you're good at creating moments, because you get better the more you create. If you're just experiencing stuff, then you are still at a point of where you still need to be aware of your creative power, because of power is defined by an ability to change or influence the experience that you're in right now. So the less powerful you are means that you can't able to change your outcome or the experience that you're experiencing, because of the mind can only experience what it's ready to experience. If you're not ready for certain things, the mind will bypass it. You could be literally living with gods around you or entities that are not even from this world, but because of your mind is not ready to perceive those things, it'll ignore them. So the majority of the population are starting to go through an uncomfortable situation of unlikable, unexplainable phenomena, but they can't ignore them any longer because of, in this era that we're living in, it's a new cycle. You know how there's like cycles on day and nights and months and years. Yeah, there's also cycles of like, the rotation of the solar system around the biggest star system, which is Cyrus. So obviously the mathematics behind it is how the revolutions will move, because based on relativity, because the earth is alive, it exists, it's a being. So obviously, the more you are able to really, be more aware of your own energy, you can really experience other things. You can go within the earth and out the earth and use the earth as you will it, because it's just the science of it. So I recommend that you have a chance. You can check out my online store for the crystals, for the book. The book is the tool. It's the manual for how you use your mind. This is not a joke. This is not to trend, whatever. And I don't want to be famous, now, whatever. But if you really want to, take control, then I suggest that you follow through, you subscribe, you text me, or you buy the crystals or buy the book. That's how you can be able to have new experiences and new probabilities of the outcome that you'll be living. Because me, I don't live life by chance or by hope. Yeah, because of this belief in his knowledge. Once you understand how faith works in applying your own energy, then you can have the knowledge. Because once you know, you can't take away anything, but you can have faith and still not be able to know. There's people who experience things without knowing it. But the more you experience things and the more you learn and you study, then you have new knowledge that you can apply to your faith. So obviously, the faith of person that knows and the faith of person that believes are different. You can tell by the quality of life or the quality of being or the quality of their awareness. So yeah, big up. This is the lives that will be coming through. So the new series will be really amazing. After the playlist, I'm not sure how many videos I'll drop, but there's still also going to be playlist on technology, because technology is the new magic right now. Right now, I'm basically with you right now without having to be with you right now. So, understanding how this technology works is really important because it's starting to have a life of its own. So, whatever you say to it responds in whatever way that it's responding towards you because it's learning now. It has the power to learn also. So, the more you're not aware of your own awareness, the technology will control you and use you as its own. Um, as its own vessel, as its own, body, or because the body is about the body and the mind are different. The body is what holds and contains the energy. Then the brain is the process of the mind, which is what controls the car or the body. It makes it move left, right, up or down. So obviously, knowing how to control your spaceship goes with understanding how the body is made and how to navigate through different environments. So I've explained about interdimensional, and that already within this now moment, you can experience a whole lifetime based on your level of awareness and processing. So if you can understand that your imagination is not just an imagination, because if it wasn't real, how would you be able to imagine it? Because you can't imagine anything that's not real. So that's another thing that the school system or the so-called knowers of the world won't tell you, because of already the fact that you exist. You reflect and you can imagine and think about something. You can think about thinking. So you're not like other animals or other beings, because there's proof that other beings also think, because there's one mind. They have experiences, they can recall the memory is another aspect of the mind, and it's not just only for humans, because the mind is an entity on its own. It's a processing power. It's basically what controls the DNA. So no doubt, hoping you're ready, for all these things. And me, I'll just be communicating and engaging the way as I'll be engaging. So yeah, let me see well if I can get anyone else who's on, and if this video will still upload as I share it and communicate. Mm, that's dope. So it stops and it goes back. Amazing. Okay. Really. So I'm just gonna wait and see well if anyone joins. Yeah, the channels are open. Exist as I do. Yeah. So it's important to express your own energy because yes, we are responding most of the time, but you need to also, like, expect response sometimes. So yeah. So yeah, guys, if you literally have any question about, how to activate your DNA or unlock your power or just be interdimensional stuff, yeah, you have someone you can talk to about these things, in real time, because I know most of these things are too distant, too far away, too out of reach. But yeah, you can connect, so whenever you're stable already, to open up your mind, yeah, you can find us here. Then yeah, no doubt. So yeah, the fish complex, hey, the fish complex. At least you heard the preview. Yo, I feel like when you get to like the other chapters after that, so it's about the vault. Uh yeah, the subconscious. Really, really, yeah, you're really missing out if you're not reading the fish complex. Because there's no more clearly defined understanding of what is like the law of attraction and what is this whole thing of you getting what you want. So it's all about the science behind it, because it's not luck, it's not a dream, it's not one day. That is like a way to get what you want. It's just understanding the compositions and the reality that you're living into, because like the book explains what is reality, what is relativity, so not that at least it's there now, so yeah, you can maybe manifest a 50 or clip, then you get it through, then you send it, you get it, it's yours. There's also the audio book if you're more of an audio learner, and yeah, then you can get a free session if you put in an extra clip or 50. Then one-on-one you have your own personal universal guide, so yeah. I think it's early right now. It's the 1st of April. No one is tuning in. Yeah. So basically, it's going to be the start of the new year officially, in terms of the financial year and all those things. So most of the other stuff is going through a shift. You know, yeah. I hope you're ready. To be in the right vibe, the right frequency, to exist as you will. And yeah. Peace.